Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and I'm here with my brother, showing you how to win with Merfolk in Modern. Don't be afraid of the naysayers. Forget about humans, forget about spirits. It's not better than Merfolk. Merfolk is just as competitive because Merfolk is making the top 8 in this Modern challenge. If you want to learn the ways of Merfolk, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsor, the ManaBase.com. And you know what? Guilds of Ravnica Standard is here. If you still want to know how to play Goblin Chainwhirler, where there is a Goblin deck by Connor Hawkins, go check it out on the ManaBase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And don't forget that today this series giveaway is Lord of Atlantis cooking a shish kebab over a campfire. For details on how to win this, go check out the description below. We won the die roll. We're up against Lucky Dragon. They probably got lucky to get to this point. We have a good hand. We curve out very well. I think we have close to a turn 4 win because we've got Mistcaller, Lord, and then attack with Mutavault.
Congrats on top 8.
Congrats too, because they have to have a winning record at this point. I can't remember what Lucky Dragon plays. I want to say that they're a control deck, but like my instinct for this is really bad. All right, not a control deck. And given now it's this, it looks like I might play Spreading Seas instead. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Spreading Seas has carried you through this league.
Hey, you know what? There's a lot of truth to that.
Another one.
There's
also good.
Hey, Tectonic Edge, not bad.
Land control.
Okay, so they can't play any. Well, they can play Bobby. And Bobby is a card.
Blobby.
Okay, so the standard to dealing with Bobby is you attack. Attack. Put their life total low so that the cards that they draw will kill them. Yep. So hopefully they do not draw land. They drew a swamp. Well, it's not a green mana source. If we get to untap with the Mirror Readery, we're in good shape because we can play both the Lord and the Master of the Pearl Trident and attack with the Mutavault. And Mirror Readery.
No build.
So what do they feel? Oh, there's a build. No green mana though, and they have a swamp. They're going to attack. Sure. That's not good to see.
I can still play 2 Lords.
No, I can't. I don't have the mana for that. So let's just attack. And if they bolt the Lord, not thrilled, but whatever. We're doing our best. No removal spell. That's good. So that's a lot of damage going to their face. And if they don't find a green source, I don't want to show them the Tectonic Edge, just in case it encourages them to.
Still no green.
Oh no, we can't Tectonic Edge that green source. Now what is going to happen?
Zilch.
Apparently nothing.
Tectonic Edge, one of those.
That's interesting.
Put them off red.
You've got plenty of red.
But you might need double red. You might need double red.
They might need green. So what a line that might happen is that they might play Assassin's Trophy on the Spreading Seas, and after unlocking that, do something to us. So what we can do is actually we can play Tectonic Edge, play Master of the Pearl Trident, attack for like 3, and if they Assassin's Trophy the Overgrown Tomb, in response we can blow it up and make sure that their green sources of mana are still low. But they have this Bloodstained Mire in hand. The other option is play 2 Lords, attack with both, attack with everything. That's totally legitimate too. Sure, let's just do that. Whoops. Undo. Okay. We are more vulnerable to Maelstrom Pulse. We're a lot more vulnerable to Maelstrom Pulse. Actually, what we can do... Oh, that's interesting. Kolgan's command. Blow this thing up. I have to discard a card? Okay, so I'm going to return the Oboro back to my hand. Something you rarely see. Oh, but then if I do that, then I can't cast the Lord of Atlantis this turn. I could just discard Tectonic Edge. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, I have a Master of the Pearl Trident on the stack. What am I talking about? Okay. Yeah. Turn Oboro back to our hand. We'll discard the Oboro. And we can attack for 5. And we still have Lord of Atlantis next turn. And hopefully Bobby helps us. Hit yourself in the face, Bobby. Hit yourself in the face for like 3. Lightning bolts. That's not pleasant to see. They have a lot of mana to work with too.
Well, let him waste his little bolt.
Dark Confidant on its way to...
Wow, it's a lot of...
Okay, there's Bloodbraid Elf. Hopefully it finds a creature. Lily out of the Veil, not bad. What is Lily going to do? Terrapig sacrifices a creature. Get rid of the Mistcaller. So Bolt is going to be for Master of the Pearl Trident. I want Bobby to kill itself. That would be splendid. They have Bolt to kill their own Bobby, though, if they really need to. That's a great draw. So we can play Lord of Atlantis.
Play a Tectonic Edge to get rid of the red.
They'll just play Bolt in response.
Oh, you can do it on a stack, whatever.
It looks like I'm just going to attack with 1 Mutavault. Because they can Bolt the Lord, block with Dark Confidant. That's no good. So we get to attack for at least 3. And hopefully Dark Confidant kills it. Kills our opponent. See how lucky you are, Lucky Dragon. See how lucky you are. Tectonic Edge isn't worth a whole lot right now. Or they could Bolt their Dark Confidant. Or they can still kill their Dark Confidant on the stack. That's still something. Oh no, they can't. Yeah, they're going to untap and Dark Confidant is going to have its thing on the stack. Alright, Maelstrom Pulse, Liliana of the Veil, Bloodbraid Elf. A lot of good ones. Oh, they're at 1. Well, Fetch lands offline. Fetch lands offline. And they need to get rid of this Dark Confidant. Because it's just a huge liability on the board. I mean, they might Assassin's Trophy their own Dark Confidant here. It's a really weird spot. Lord? Not Lord, it's Vile.
Still got 3 3s.
So, Assassin's Trophy, Lord of Atlantis.
Why don't you just activate the Mutavault and swing with everything?
Because they Assassin's Trophy, Lord of Atlantis, then just block my creatures. Doesn't do anything. So I'm just going to pass. They're going to Assassin's Trophy their Dark Confidant.
Or take the risk.
They won't take the risk. Oh, they're going to take the risk. This is insane. Oh, it's an opponent controls. They couldn't even destroy their own Bob. Boom! They kill themselves with Liliana the Last Hope. Yeah. Greatness at any cost. Well, it wasn't so great today.
He says good game.
Good game.
Not even over yet.
Well, I'm sure they don't feel good about it. So we're going to have the same plan as we did last time. We're going to take out an island. We're going to take out an Aether Vial. We're going to bring in Tectonic Edge. We'll bring in at least... Bring in 2 Spell Pierces. Bring in the Gut Shots. Do not like Mistcaller. Not useful. And bring in a Venser. We'll call it a day. Spell Pierce at least can remain a little bit live. Mistcaller is an interesting choice for the Dredge meta.
Oh yeah.
And the Coco meta.
They're printing answers.
They're printing answers.
Mistcaller was one of them.
Melissa DeTora, I had a conversation with you outside of the front of the hotel at Minneapolis.
Minion.
I told her, I know Ixalan is coming out, but we really need a one-drop really bad. And 1 year later, Miss Caller was born. Melissa DeTora, if you had anything to do with that, thank you very much. And if you're listening to me, we could use a Merfolk that bounces other permanents. We did a Merfolk Venser, please. We'll keep this hand. This hand is still good on the draw. Too many islands will not be good. I'll probably play Mutavault on turn 2 to hedge against Choke. Although we're in pretty bad shape if Choke is going to be a card. They didn't play anything, so let's slow down Liliana the Last Hope. And all those other bad cards. And they're probably holding up Bolt mana anyway. Keep drawing land.
Get them out of your library. It's good.
Sure. So now if they play Choke, they lose their Overgrown Tomb. Well, they already lost the Overgrown Tomb anyway, I guess. So it feels like they have double black spells. Feels like what's happening here.
Card draw.
Given I have double blue spells in my hand, I have to play the island. So that I can play a Lord next turn plus Phantasmal Image if necessary.
You've got a lot of power in your hand right now.
I have a lot of power.
Just gotta put it all out there.
When I Assassin's Trophy my Silvergill Adept, that is really opposite of value. Oh, if they have Liliana the Last Hope, that's gonna be brutal. Oh, they don't have double black yet. Okay. Bloodbraid Elf. Spin the wheel. Assassin's Trophy. Well, you could hit the Spreading Seas. Ramp me up! What's it gonna be? Oh, you can hit the Mutavault. Yeah, that's true.
This changes nothing.
Yeah, I'll change a little bit. Interesting, they don't care about my Silvergill Adept. That's concerning. That is definitely a little worrisome.
Get those creatures on the battlefield.
So they don't need double black mana. Okay. So
What if you copied the Bloodbraid Elf? Would you get the Cascade thing?
no, I don't. It's at cast. I would get a 3/2 haste creature, though. I think I just want to put power on the board. Make sure you diversify your lords, because they can hit you hard with Maelstrom Pulse. So I'm diversifying our threats. It's going to make it problematic with this Phantasmal Image. But I could use Phantasmal Image to copy the Mutavault if necessary.
Okay, double black online.
Double black online. Damnation. Liliana Veil. That is awful right now. Sacrifice. Silvergill Adept. Maybe even this, because I can play Phantasmal Image and copy the Silvergill Adept. Again, I don't... Also, by sacrificing the Master of the Pearl Trident, I can very cleanly play another Master of the Pearl Trident on the board. And that makes it easier to play around Maelstrom Pulse. At the same time, it just feels like they have Bolt. I'm going to get rid of this thing. Hit their black mana, hit the man land. They hit the man land. It's good. And it's their green source of mana. Green is good. Okay, so they don't have a... I guess they don't have a sweeper. They definitely have a bolt. They definitely have a bolt. So if I play Spreading Seas or not, it doesn't matter. I would just make them use the bolt right now. Kill Liliana the Veil. Liliana the Last Hope is the big deal. But then they'll tap out all their black mana again. Okay, I have to get rid of this. In some way, I have to get rid of this Raging Ravine. I also like taking... I really like taking Jund off of their green mana, because it's what's casting everything right now. It's like the glue. Hold on, okay, well, actually, we're going to cancel this. We're going to play a Mutavault. Cast off the Mutavault, because if I draw Peak, I'm going to want to cast that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw it.
I foresaw it. It was in the cards. And I guess we're going to kill Liliana. Just because...
Gotta get out of the way.
Well, I don't have to, but it would help. Like, sometimes just leaving Liliana on the board is just bad news. It's just bad news.
She's just a bitch.
Yeah. So Liliana the Last Hope now, not very strong. Oh, they have another mana. Stop playing mana. Stop playing anything.
Passing through the turn.
Stop playing cards. That's good. So what if you have 2 removal spells? 2 removal spells, that means your hand is almost empty. And you'd have to trade with the Bloodbraid Elf, and we would still have... Okay, removal... Okay, removal. Or removal. Trade, still have something. And I would have more permanents on the board. So I think what I'm going to do is... I want to copy the Silvergill. Let's see how they react. Let's see what they do. If they let this resolve, I'm going to copy the Silvergill Adept. Just so that I get an extra card here. Yeah. I want to stay ahead on the cards. That's good. Okay. And we're just going to attack with Mutavault and Silvergill Adept. And if they block one of these things, that's fine. Block all
There's going
one.
to be a blowout. Huge blow.
I think this is the right thing to do. Making another Lord is definitely legitimate. Because this is a lot. That would still be a lot of damage. Attack for 6 unblockably. I'm still sort of trying to play around Maelstrom Pulse here. Or any sort of sweep or cards like that. Liliana the Last Hope as well. Because whatever I copy... Like, let's say I copy Mass of the Pearl Trident with the Phantasmal Image, then Liliana the Last Hope just shoots it down for nothing. Okay, so this is going to be good value. Assassin's Trophy helps Merfolk. And the hope is that we're going to have permanents and they're not going to have any permanents. That's the hope. Oh, Kolaghan's Command. That's going to be pretty good. Well, oh yeah, they can't block. Target player discards a card. Well, that's not going to do anything. Because something... Well, I get... Yeah, they can't block anything. Because otherwise I think they should try to... block with Bloodbraid Elf, then play Kolaghan's Command, get their thing back. And they even have... No, they don't have mana for that. Alright, so now... Sort of weak to Maelstrom Pulse here.
Where did you draw? Jump.
Land. Okay, so they don't have Maelstrom Pulse. This is funny. I will... Well, let's first attack. Because I have to pay 5 mana for the Silvergill Adept anyway.
Well, you could also...
Assassin's Trophy, okay. I don't get anything because it was a Phantasmal Image. Full retail.
Lord.
That's a good draw. Okay, so this I'll empty my hand because it threatens lethal.
Lord.
It's not a big deal. Even if they play a creature, I'll just attack with everything. Put them to 1. Yeah, Tarmogoyf, I don't care. Tarmogoyf, no good. Not a very good. Ooh,
alright, it's over.
Yeah, thanks for playing. We're undefeated in the Modern Challenge.
3. Yeah.
Good games. Good luck in top 8.
Yeah, maybe you'll just resign. Nah,
Yeah, well, I don't know what to say. You know, like, Merfolk traditionally has had good matchups against... Well, I don't... In my soul, I didn't feel like it was that good of a matchup, but now I feel like it's a really good matchup. Assassin's Trophy is terrible against Merfolk. How did people think that this card was going to be so good for Jund and Black-Green X? Okay, you're like better against Tron, which was your worst matchup, but now you're just worse against the whole field. Because you don't want to give me a land. You don't want to thin my deck of lands. I think Assassin's Trophy is just awful against spirits and humans and Merfolk and any other generic deck. I'm curious to know if this card is going to stand the test of time. I mean, I think it's definitely going to be a tool, but I think it's overrated. I think it's super overrated. I think people were like, jerking off a little too early for this card. So our lesson for today, Assassin's Trophy is overrated. That's going to be my lesson. Assassin's Trophy is overrated. I think I had that before. Assassin's Trophy was ass. So we got, get number 7 in here. Assassin's Trophy. Overrated. Go back to Abrupt Decay. It did better. And in the past, I said attack the black mana in Jund. Forget that now. Go after the green mana. If you hamper them on green mana, then they can only play 1 spell a turn. They can only play 1 Assassin's Trophy or a Tarmogoyf, Scavenging Ooze, Bloodbraid Elf. Everything is so green intensive. So now I ignore the red. I'm after like stuff like Raging Ravine, Stomping Grounds. I think that's where you want to be. Or Overgrown Tomb. I think valuing hitting the green sources. Green first, black second. Depends on the situation. If you really feel like they have a Planeswalker, then go after the black. But my priority now is on green. So we are undefeated in the Modern Challenge so far, going into top 8 as first seed. Oh, too bad this wasn't a GP. Well, maybe it's good that it's not a GP because we make top 8. So, don't forget, to be eligible for this Lord of Atlantis, cooking a shish kebab over the campfire, just like we cooked Jund and cooked all our other opponents. Go for it. Go check out the description below on how you can win this. And we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. This is what you're supporting me for, to show you how Merfolk can compete in today's metagame, to show point in their faces, hey, Merfolk's not garbage. Merfolk is a great Tier 1 deck. And we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk in Modern.